Hey Arctic fans, Arctic X Killer here, and welcome to Reaction 17. Today we will be reacting to 20 creepy Twosons stories. Let's get started. I stutter a lot, so if this even was. Okay. By the way, if you hear clinking of ice, that's my
I woke up to hear
sweetie.
knocking on glass. At first, I thought it was the window until I heard it come from the mirror again.
Oh, heard that one before.
The last thing I saw was my alarm clock flashing 12:07 before she pushed her long, rotting nails through my chest, her other hand muffling my screams. I sat bolt upright, relieved it was only a dream, but as I saw my alarm clock read 12:06, I heard my closet door creak open. Growing up with cats and dogs, I got used to the sound of scratching at my door while I slept. Now that I live alone, it's much more unsettling.
Robbers, I bet.
In all the time that I've lived alone in this house, I swear to God I've closed more doors than I've opened. A girl heard her mom yell her name from downstairs, so she got up and started to head down. As she got to the stairs, her mom pulled her into her room and said, "I heard that too."
If you guys remember the
My wife woke me up last night to tell me that there was an intruder in our house. She was murdered by an intruder 2 years ago. I awoke to the sound of the baby monitor crackling with a voice comforting my firstborn child. As I adjusted to a new position, my arm brushed against my wife, sleeping next to me.
Huh?
I always thought my cat had a staring problem. She always seemed fixated on my face, until one day when I realized that she was always looking just behind me.
Murder.
There's nothing like the laughter of a baby, unless it's 1 a.m. and you're home alone.
That's pretty messed up.
I was having a pleasant dream when what sounded like hammering woke me. After that, I could barely hear the muffled sound of dirt covering the coffin over my screams.
Oh, man. He's in a coffin.
"I can't sleep," she whispered, crawling into bed with me. I woke up cold, clutching the dress she was buried in.
Oh, she died.
I
Oh.
begin tucking him into bed and he tells me, "Daddy, check for monsters under my bed." I look underneath for his amusement and see him, another him, under the bed, staring back at me, quivering and whispering, "Daddy, there's somebody on my bed." You get home, tired after a long day's work and ready for a relaxing night alone. You reach for the light switch, but another hand is already there.
No.
I can't move, breathe, speak, or hear, and it's so dark all the time. If I knew it would be this lonely, I would have been cremated instead.
Wow.
She went upstairs to check on her sleeping toddler. The window was open and the bed was empty.
Oh, the baby was
Don't be
kidnapped.
scared of monsters, just look for them. Look to your left, to your right, under your bed, behind your dresser, in your closet, but never look up. She hates being seen.
Ugh. I'm looking up right now. I see
My
nothing.
daughter won't stop crying and screaming in the middle of the night. I visit her grave and ask her to stop, but it doesn't help.
Huh.
After working a hard day, I came home to see my girlfriend cradling our child. I didn't know which was more frightening, seeing my dead girlfriend and stillborn child, or knowing that someone broke into my apartment to place them there.
Oh my gosh.
There was a picture on my phone of me sleeping. I live alone. The last man on earth sat alone in a room. There was a knock on the door.
Oh, so he's not the last man on Earth. Unless we got zombies in that. But make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to check Arctic X Gazelle and Arctic X Migrant. Bye.